Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling, and shall we see what's going on on a lovely island of Fawnhollow today, as we'll be doing a Happy and Paradise customization, singing choir to anyone who's in a time zone ahead of me, I suppose, because it is Chinese New Year, which, you know, I'll probably be talking about tomorrow, but probably tomorrow will not be a Happy and Paradise customization, it'll probably just be a regular episode. So, you know, but we'll be doing one today. And if anything, I was actually considering not doing one today, just doing a normal one, because I recorded some Amari earlier, and one of the episodes is accidentally a half-an-hour long episode, because I just literally lost track of time, and there was a boss fight, shall we say, which ran over. But anyway, hello everyone. Right now in Fawnhallow, it's 12 PM on Saturday, January 21st, 2023. We will be doing our usual Happy and Paradise customization. I don't really have any vibes for any. You know what would be cool is if we can somehow do one somewhat related to, you know, like the Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year, anything like that, like some sort of celebration based one. Of course, very, very unlikely, I would say. But, you know, if it's at all doable, then so be it. Did I do the Isabel, like, morning thing? Good evening, everyone. Right now it's 5:13 on 21st. And I think I did it. I don't know. I literally don't remember anymore. Actually, speaking of it, how big is the backlog right now? Like, I think it's almost back to 2 weeks. I think it actually is back to 2 weeks. Right? February 4th? Yeah, okay. Well, actually back to 2 weeks, which is good. And I want to make it grow a little bit more. And then at some point, I need to actually start doing a load of Happy and Paradise customizations in preparation. Because, as I said, towards middle-ish of March or so, I will not be here for about 2 weeks. So I will need to record 14 episodes of Happy and Paradise in advance, which is a lot. But, you know, so be it. That's the point of hopefully getting far enough ahead in these other recordings such that I, you know, have time to record for them instead of this. But, you know, that's something, let me think about it. No, it will be done throughout February. I'll just be recording like one extra episode every single day, probably. First of all, here, so we're not going to do that. I'm going to just have a quick look, see who's, oh, no, okay. I got, I think that's Drift. I think I got Drift confused with like Costa or something. One of them wants like a Chinese restaurant or something, and I was like, that would be very fitting. But for a rare opportunity, we'll actually go into Fantasia and Savide to actually look to see who else is here. Client-wise, I suppose, not customer-wise, to see who we can actually give a customization for, and we'll try to pick one which is most appropriate to celebrate the Lunar New Year. Anything like, you know, if there's a rabbit, I'll take a rabbit. I'll take a rabbit villager, but we'll see what we've got. Simple stronghold, not particularly well water. I don't know what well water's meant to mean. Pool time, boxing ring, new one, camping at your own place. Okay, none of those particularly Lunar New Year related. I mean, maybe if there's a rabbit. If it's not a rabbit, then, you know, so be it. Maybe I will actually end up doing Happy and Paradise customization tomorrow. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. It just kind of depends how I'm feeling most of the time. Well, that's generally how most things go. So Tammy's like the water one, which we've done. I must assume you're at dojo. Sorry if you're on a date or something. But what do you want? Little factory in a small town. A period drama? I guess, but that's. I mean, we could try that. Although that's probably more of a Japanese period drama than it is necessarily a Chinese one. I'd imagine. You know, don't quote me on that. I suppose that we will have to see. Hello, Sheriff. Hello. For some reason in my mind, your name was like Bongo, but it's not Bongo. It's like, I genuinely don't remember what your name is. Oh well. That is no big deal. Who we got here? We've got Canberra, I think, or Sydney. I forgot which one you are. Ooh. Ocean Sun. Ice. Have we done Nan's one? Nan and Chevra. Could be a fun one. Hotel style. Okay, so it's not. I mean, we'll do the period drama one. You know, it's at least sort of like in the right continent at the very least. None of these are particularly celebration worthy, and I don't think we saw a rabbit. So, you know, we'll just have to see. Maybe we'll have one eventually. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll have one tomorrow. Maybe we won't. It's not really that big a deal, you know. I mean, it's not like we did a Christmas one on Christmas. Actually, which one did we do on Christmas? I don't even remember. What did I do on New Year's as well? So I'm going back to my previous things to try and find out exactly what I did. Can we talk to you later? I'm not sure if we can. I don't think we can. I think we have to pull you out. I'm actually a little bit curious now. I don't remember which one. What was New Year's one? Oh, I didn't do one on New Year's. Oh yeah, I just recorded on the day. Of course. I forgot about that. I did it in the morning, I do remember now. What about Christmas? Let's see. Walt. Waltzing Matilda. Waltzing Matilda. Is that why you're called Walt? Let's see. I did Hippo's Legendary Art Studio. Oh no, I did Moose's Home with a Hoop. Huh. Not exactly the most Christmassy, I suppose, of any of them, but, you know, quite difficult to get holiday ones lined up, so here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. A set of historical drama, yes, of course. And a Japanese drama. That's right, Japan kind of celebrates the Lunar New Year as well, don't they? I think. Maybe. Don't quote me on that because I'm not particularly sure, but we're obviously going to give you like one of the bamboo areas. Just like we've given every other sort of Japanese setting one. This exact same bamboo area. Is there another bamboo? Oh, you know what? We could give you the cherry blossoms. Senbo Sakura. That could be quite fun. Because the bamboo one's a bit boring to give to every single Japanese one. Not that it isn't fitting per se, but like, I feel like we could have like a, you know, like a the fluttering petals in the wind, some sort of like romance scene or something during it, or not. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get that. Honestly, I don't really know what we're gonna do. I assume you want this like to be a movie set. So I don't know if you literally just want us to recreate like a historical Japanese house, or you want us to actually make it look like a movie set. I'm going to assume you want us to actually properly make it look like a movie set, in which case that could be a bit interesting. Might not be interesting, maybe it'll be the most boring thing I've ever done. You never know. Life is full of ups and downs and experiences which you have to actually live through to actually understand how you feel about them most of the time. I mean, I guess you could always guess, but I suppose you could always guess. Let's not repeat words here, but that is not really for me to decide until after I suppose I experience them. So let's just have a quick look. Do we have camera? No, we don't have camera crew. Okay, you actually genuinely just want a set. Okay. Alright, sure. I think we're going to do an 8x8, which doesn't scream to me like something which requires a 10x10. I would have done a 10x10 if it had to be like a movie set with like filming crew as well. But it doesn't seem like we need to. So we're going to do this, and then we're just going to figure out what we're doing. This is just a traditional Japanese house, it seems. So I'm just trying to think of what ones we've not really used. I should have probably switched the Joy-Cons to not these Joy-Con drifty ones, but maybe it'll be okay. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm going to switch them right now. Okay, I am back with I say non-Joy-Con drifty Joy-Cons. They're still quite Joy-Con drifty, to be perfectly honest. So, But that's just because how time has passed. As time goes by. So I'm going to give you... I don't really know what a period drama looks like. Period drama Japan. Let's see what things look like, and then maybe we can make a bit of a decision. There's not really many tables around here. It's just like really decorative screens. No, I want to see a set. I don't want to see people's outfits. Okay. So we're just going to improvise, basically, what I've established on this. We've got to do something which makes it feel conceivable that there would be, like, some drama here. You know? I don't want to do a Zen garden outside. We do so many Zen gardens. It's actually unbelievable. But we will do this stuff. Do I want to make it green? Can we make it, like, yellow? White? We could do red. It's interesting. Yeah, let's do red. This is our way of incorporating Lunar New Year. Are those aren't rabbits, those are cherry blossoms. But we'll make it red because red is a auspicious colour. So hopefully it's a good one. Let us also not use maybe this green flooring. I do want to use a screen though. Maybe we'll do this. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Like aesthetically, just is highly ununified. But there's other screen door walls which I believe we can use. Let me just find them, and then from them we can choose a bit of a selection. And we can see which one we think fits best. kind of like the darker one better, I'm not going to lie. But that doesn't really fit. Maybe we'll just stick with this. No accent wall? Ah, let's do a bamboo wall. Let's do an outside. It can be open. Bamboo grove. Is there one for all the cherry blossoms? That'd be really convenient. There are. Let's do an open wall cherry blossom set though. So this red and green is actually going to be quite a contrast. So I'm just wondering maybe if we can actually... Because at least a yellow and red sort of aesthetically fits together a bit more. Okay, so we are going to give you a nice sort of like tea table out here on the porch. I don't know if we are going to give you an actual partition wall. What? That's not a partition wall in the slightest. I'm sort of trying to figure out what to do here. Maybe something like this. It's quite pretty. And then I guess I'll use wood. Light wood for these sort of pillars here. And a sort of like exit area over here. Not exit area, but nice like sort of tea area. And we've got like the front room here. Let's see what sort of rugs you want us to use. I don't really want to use green ones. Do we have like a brown bamboo rug? That would probably be the best. I think aesthetically. We are sort of straying. Yellow bamboo mat? It's not really what I wanted, to be honest. If you've all got a sense of green to them, dark bamboo rug is probably what the best we're going to get. But I have a fear this is a bit too dark. Ooh, redwood. I just suppose it's a bit strange we're using such a strong red colour and then not using a red flooring. Or like a darker flooring. But these don't look very traditional. So I'm just sort of trying to figure out what to do. Because if it's we got to at least sort of kind of abide by, you know, what you want. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's just use the brown one. Actually, let's have a tinge of orange. Why not? So it's like cured bamboo. Why don't we just use this as a main one? Actually, that's an interesting idea. Why don't we do this as if it's like a raised platform? Yeah, okay. Now we're getting something interesting done. And we want this to be a set, remember. It's a set of a historical drama, so it doesn't need to look livable in. It just needs to look like you can get some cool shots off in here. Which is kind of why I want... Do I want this? Maybe this is more appropriate. Nothing about it. But there's no, like, really dark reddish ones. So I guess we'll have brown. Like this. Like a serious conversation could be happening between two important individuals with a nice sort of cherry blossom background going on. And then we can have some sort of decorations behind here. Samurai suit. Why not? Bit of a red samurai suit. Maybe a bit too ready, but we'll see. Then over here will just be the sort of stuff in the foreground. So you definitely want a screen. This, I think we're just going to use as sort of generic decoration. Sort of pop it here. I don't really know. Japanese dresses, why not? Bright red. We've got a very strong red colour as an aesthetic. I think we put something else in the corner. We should put a katana and maybe a bow down, but not on this side. I think we'll put it on the other side. The other side is for like for a samurai. Maybe we can have like a contrast being like, ooh, the brutalness of, I suppose, of a samurai, and like, I don't know, the other side is like the tranquility of like a monk or something. I don't really know what I'm going on. I've never watched a period drama. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to be perfectly honest. This stuff is all green. I don't want to put green stuff down. I do want like a plant thing in here though. I'm not sure if that's going to be all that doable. We can put a wooden fish down, I suppose. Unfinished wood? Sure, why not? It sort of fits the colour scheme. What other stuff can we pop down here and have it be like, that feels reasonable? As time goes by. I feel like we should go over here, maybe. Maybe hold on. Maybe like this. There we go. And then like, because we want things to be a bit open. You don't want to like crowd everything up, right? Otherwise there's no room to take any of these interesting sort of dramatic lighting shots. Dark wood. I'll just keep them plain for now. I think we'll turn down lights. I don't know if we want to turn them down that much. And I don't think you'd find these lanterns inside, but we're here to create like a interesting atmosphere for this drama, you know? Like a very important conversation. A battle of wits is going down between two of the most important characters in the show. And this is the thing which everyone tunes into. Because they're like, oh man, it's going to go down in this episode. The Plum Blossoms. The Plum Blossom episode. That's what people are going to know it as. Because of these distinctive Plum Blossom cups. And it's going to look like this. And people are going to be like, whoa. And it's going to be like the best rated episode of this entire series. It's single-handedly going to be like reviewed as what saved, I don't know, period dramas in modern society. What am I talking about? I have no idea. I do think we want a little bit of custom light, but a little bit of a red glow. I said a little bit, just like a little bit, just to show, you know, increasing danger. You know, make it feel like it's like sunset or something. In which case I suppose we should use orange, but it's like a nearly a nighttime conversation, and it's a very serious one. And you know that the tensions are high, the stakes are high. You're listening to this conversation, you just know it's about to kick off at any second. And when it finally does, the release is incredible. As like, I don't know, the person you've been hating this entire time, the evil villain, the manipulative, I don't know, ruler or whatever, has finally gotten their just desserts as the noble protagonist, I guess is Walt, is finally going to take his revenge or something. But he does it in a very subtle way. You know, before at the start of his journey, he was seeking it out through very violent means. And then, you know, by the end, he knows he's got the upper hand through like some sort of, I don't know, through a very diplomatic victory. And it's just so sweet and satisfying to see. Something like that, you know. This doesn't make any sense. Why would there be a shrine in the middle of a thing? But it sort of sets up a nice like set piece, doesn't it? I don't know if we want it to look like this necessarily, but sure, vermilion. None of those other custom ones make sense. So we'll have this. Despite the fact that makes literally no sense. It's only here for decorative purposes. And it creates a fantastic framing device. Probably. And it'd be like, oh, passing through here, you know, it's meant to be like passing through the gates to the heaven, but and it's meant to be some symbolic thing, and you know, you on rewatch you'll notice that the protagonist doesn't actually walk through the shrine, but the evil guy or girl, you know, or person does, and it's like, oh, whoa, they foreshadow this entire thing. How do the writers think of all this amazing? I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm going off deep end. what am I talking about? I have no idea. But maybe that's what happens, and people are like, what? And then some people are like, oh, you know, I didn't see it coming, but when it finally happened, you know, when I finally saw what it was transpiring on my screen, I was like, no, it's finally going to happen. What we've been waiting for. The moment you've been waiting for. The one who changed history. The mystery. I'm trying to remember how it goes. Cherry blossoms? Plum blossoms. There's no plum blossoms. That's not cherry blossoms, am I silly? Please. Here we go. That looks terrible. It's the only thing I could derive from that. Festival lantern. Oh, these are like Chinese ones. So I feel like we should have some which feel a bit more Japanese. Matsuri Festival. So something like that, you know? Ooh, this looks like it could be a very interesting scene. It's a very plain, I think, decoration. I feel like sets are always a bit more decorated in this, aren't they? So maybe we should put some more things down here and there. But I don't want to overdo it, is the thing. Because otherwise it will look very strange, won't it? If I put this down and it's sort of just like, what is this doing here? I don't really have a good answer except for I'm just putting things down randomly. Yeah, you know what? Let's not overcomplicate things. This is what I'd imagined. So this is what's going to stay. So, an Edo period merchant outfit. I don't know if I want you to be a merchant necessarily, but samurai or kimono? Jinbei? Old commoner's kimono? Oh no, we're going to give you a samurai hakama. Samurai hakama. I can't imagine we can give you any of this stuff. Oh, if we could have given you a leaf, that'd be amazing. Unless we cannot, I do not think. It's a real shame we can't give more villagers accessories, but whatever. Villagers more of the accessories. But I guess they just didn't want to figure out how to program over all the different species they got. Ew, well, that's nice about samurai. White and black? Black and grey. And then we'll give you, what's this? Straw umbrella hat. Doesn't look amazing on you, I would say. Just seeing, we can't give you the chewing leaf. I don't think we can give you a Japanese era hat. I don't know if that's an option for you. I don't see it. Give you a mask. That doesn't look very good on you. You know, let's leave it at that. Let's not overcomplicate things. I don't know what I'd polish. Because we want the focus very much to be on the middle there, but maybe a bit of steam. Can I sit down and polish? I can't. I guess probably the easiest thing. No, don't do that, obviously. The quickest thing we can do is rotate, polish. It's clearly way too much steam. It's just like, that's just an absurd amount of steam. Okay, I guess we're not polishing anything. Oh, come on. Okay, but that looks fine. And the outside's going to be very simple. I think it's just we're just going to put like trees and stuff down. That could be another cool set, another set piece. But I just don't want to do yet another Zen garden, because we've done that so many times. I think we'll do this. I don't want rain. I do want the cherry blossoms out and about though. And spring? Spring's fine. Okay, let's customize your house. Small tea house. Big dojo. Big dojo, why not? Pink theatre roof, red whoa. I didn't even know we could do this thatched one. I think that makes a bit more sense, doesn't it? Red castle. No, let's do the Zen exterior. Red green Zendor. What? Red green? Who chose that colour combination? A demand to speak of them. What am I going to use red green as a colour combination? Anyway, we'll put this here. I don't know what we're going to do with the rest of the outside, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I suppose we could put like a little torii. We can do this like in Kyoto, they got the 1,000 shrine thing. Because I'd imagine they have a really cool shot going through here, and then at the end we can put like a lantern. Give it a bit of like room to walk through. No, a grave. I don't know if you put a grave after a load of shrines. That seems a bit on the nose metaphorically. Sorry, I was leaning very far away from my mic. White granite, andesite, black granite. Sure, I know. But shrine, and we're gonna put a candle or something in front of it if we can. If we candle, ha 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 ha. I don't remember where candle is. I would have thought be. Oh, here it is. So light a candle to the Octoroks. Oh no, you know what we should do? We should not do candle. We should do incense, because that's actually something they do in Greece. Well, at least I do it. Yeah, but we do it in Japan, don't we? Which is why you're not allowed to. Not allowed to, but it's why you shouldn't stick chopsticks directly up in like a bowl of rice, because it kind of looks like those the offerings you give at a grave in remembrance. But it looks like we're burning incense sticks. Where is the incense? It's also like a calligraphy set. That would be a very cool thing to put down. Fragrance sticks. Here we go. I guess we'll do brown. I'll do this and we'll be like, oh, that can do some nice shots here and there. Maybe a nice little, like, not a fence, a path leading up to it. Like a stone path. Because that's why we do a lot of the shots. To a little 6x6 area here. Let's see if that's working. And then we'll just put like a load of trees, I think, down this front area. Don't overthink it, you know? Trees are good. They produce oxygen for us to breathe. Just like Geox. Okay, I'll pop you over here for a sec. Remember, this is a what's it called? A period appropriate set. Not a house, a set. So things need to look good first rather than be appropriate living conditions. So we're gonna have like a half here. A deer scare? I don't think it really makes sense. I don't know why you put it right next to your house, but whatever. Don't think about it too hard. I suppose we can like scatter rocks in here. No. No rocks. No Zen garden this business. Barrels? No, that would ruin the shot. Let's put cherry blossom things on the floor. I have no idea where they're going to be. I think, okay, let's think. I think one of them is called leaf pile. So if we can find leaf pile or leaf campfire, here we go. Oh, what's that you in? You have a plant section. I guess that makes sense. But we do this because there'll be like another, you know, like love confession scene or something under these cherry blossom trees. And then there'll be another scene of like the front of a house of it like zooming into the doorway. So we need something on the left side here just to balance out that deer scare, I think. You might be like, what? And I'll be like, I don't know. I guess we can also put like a bench out here. Just sort of relax some, like some nice river scenes with a hearth behind you. Bamboo basket? Sure. Like the old worker returning home after a hard day's work. Popping a bamboo basket down. Maybe he's a bamboo farmer. I don't know. Okay, so these all look like reasonable places where you could set up like a movie scene or a period drama set. Maybe. I don't know. I don't really know much about period dramas, gonna be honest. But that's kind of interesting. It's very unique, I will say. So how about that? How about that, Walt? What do you think? It's ready. Maybe. Quite a simplistic one, I think. Simplistic, but it has a story behind it. I think I put more effort into the story I was weaving behind this period drama than actually, you know, customization, I'm going to be honest. But, I don't know. I feel like we just done quite a few of these Japanese customizations before, so I did genuinely want to do something a bit different. Set of historical drama. But I feel like there's some very cool stuff you can do. Yeah, this person made it look like an actual movie shoot. Makes sense. This person did like a restaurant. What? He serves tea to the family Crawley. I don't know who the family Crawley even are, but okay. Oh, this is quite a pretty one. It's like just a nice little Zen house. Mine is very overly dramatic, really, for no reason. But I think, you know, I'm thinking about the shots. I'm thinking about the angles. I'm thinking about it from a director's lens. Of course, I will take a photo. Take my picture. Take my picture. I'll pop you on this side and have you face off like for samurai armor. So when it's like, ooh, you're facing off, I know, a spirit of something which does not represent you anymore. So we could do it like this, and it'd be like, ooh, who's in that chair? You never know. Or we could do it like this, and there's like a clear division between the two sides. Wish we could zoom out a bit, but alas, we can't. And he's got the upper hand. I'm just trying to put like a direct angle on this. This is clearly way too close. Okay, I don't think personal camera view is gonna work. Damn, the shrine is actually in a really inconvenient position. Oh well. I guess we'll just have to take like a normal picture. I wanted to do a cool picture, but you can't zoom out enough. See, if this was actually, you know, proper real life job, I'm going to be opening that door. I'm going to be standing in the door. I'm going to prop that door open with, you know, something heavy. I'm going to be outside that door, taking that shot, take down that screen temporarily just for this camera angle. And it's going to be bada bing, bada boom. That's going to be like the movie promotional poster that you'll see on like subway stations or something. Subway stations? What am I, American? On like train stations. You get what I'm saying? I don't even know if I get what I'm saying. I'm going to be honest. I'm losing it in this one. Anyway, you know, happy Lunar New Year to all of you. If you celebrate it, we're going into the Year of a Rabbit, which I guess I'll be talking about tomorrow. Probably won't be doing Happy in Paradise customization. I just can't be bothered, I'm going to be honest. So be it. Yeah, it was okay customization, I would say. I'm not going to be like, that was like the best one I've ever done. I think it's okay. I need to start naming these videos as well. Also, when's the last time I did comments? Have I replied to comments? It's been like 3 days, so now it'll be fine. I can wait a bit longer. No, or maybe I'll reply to comments anyway. Oh my god, we're nearly at 400 subscribers. How did this happen? We're 4 off. That's incredible. I still don't know who's this like. Why is Unaging Protagonist so popular? What on earth? 92 people watched that video. Why? For good reasons. 125. What? How did that happen? I don't get it. My Carpet series is still surprisingly popular, even at episode 38. 37 and 66 views. Wow. Anyway, I'm going to round off this episode here. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Twitter, Discord down below. Hope you can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.